right now we are about 800 meters away from the Twin Towers, as you can see in my background. In about, I can say 25 minutes, this site will completely change after the demolition happens here. And the Edifice engineering officials are calling this a waterfall demolition. The building will come down and collapse upon itself. Now, the demolition will start from the basement and will go up, which will first demolish the first layer, then the second layer, and it will go up till the 32 floors on the left hand side of the building and 29th floor on the right hand side of the building. Both are the towers of this Twin Tower project of Supertech. Now, while Supertech is saying that okay, there was no deviation, etc., that we have been complying by the permission that was given by the Noida authority, that is the problem. In fact, when the Supertech is saying that they have been in fact following the rules that were set up by the Noida authorities back then in 2009, that is where the problem is. In fact, the Supreme Court has termed this construction illegal, and that is for a reason, because the Supreme Court as well as the other courts, for example the Allahabad High Court, where the matter went first, they had called it a nexus between the Noida authority officials and the builders. So when the builders are calling this that they were going by the rules of the officials, those officials were in fact there was a nexus between the two, and that is the only reason that these towers were allowed to be built. Now this is a huge structure, it took several months to be built, and the Noida authority officials who are in charge of stopping any kind of illegal construction, despite the matter being in court, nothing was done to stop this construction. In fact, it is a shame that even when the matter was in court, the construction was happening, and the builders were building, and even at a faster pace, this building was being constructed. Now, all of this is the problem of this nexus that we have been calling out between the builders and the officials, where the officials allow builders to build societies, to sell a dream, and then deceive people. And this is what exactly happened to the other societies. For example, the Emerald Supertech Society, that is on the left hand side and on the right hand side. Now those people are not there because they have been evacuated before 7 a.m. today, because there is always a risk of dust going there, debris falling on their buildings. So there was a risk of hazard, and that is why those people are staying. Some have went on a holiday because there is a lot of anxiety. Some have gone to their friends, some have gone to their family members, some have gone to Delhi, some have gone to other parts of Noida, and they all are anxiously waiting for this entire matter to be done away with, this demolition to be done away with, so that they can come back to their home, and in fact are hoping that the homes that they bought initially are safe. Now the problem is where the area is, where the Twin Towers are located right now, that was sold as that area was supposed to be a garden, a park, and that was for the societies on the left and the right hand side. That was also sold by Supertech. So first Supertech sold flats, saying that we will give you a large an open space garden between the two societies, and when these apartments were sold, the same place, the same piece of land that was to be used as a garden, there only they constructed more flats to earn more profit. This is what the matter was about. This is what the complainants have to say, and that exactly is the reason. Now this building will come down. Many people have been questioning that what about converting this building into a hospital, or for that matter a school, and that is the problem, that the people who are already living in the nearby societies, they had a different dream. They were hoping for a better sort of area to live in, and when these buildings were constructed, this was the fault of the officials who in fact let this building be constructed, and the Supertech builders, that despite them only selling the other flats in the nearby vicinity, they changed the entire plan in the end after selling those flats. Now the question that still remains is that how many people will be held accountable. It's not just fines we are talking about, not just the demolition, but how many people will be brought to justice, because a lot of people have suffered a lot since 2009 the construction started, and what we are talking about is a legal battle of about 9 years that will come to an end in about 20 minutes now. So it's just 20 minutes to the demolition. There will be sirens that will be sounded by the officials. All the area has been cleared. In fact, there are a lot of surveillance happening in the entire area, that there should be nobody in the impact zone. In fact, the cordon area is about 400 meter in the front, and then some 100 to 150 to 200 meter on both the sides. The nearest building that is there It's just 10 meters away, that is on the left hand side, and it has been completely covered with a special fiber that is dust resistant, dust proof, that will in fact save those buildings from the dust that will in fact erupt after the demolition happens. About 3,700 kilograms of explosives are being used. There are about 9,000 drillings that have been done in this building. The structure has been weakened. Everything has been done according to the plan, and now the plan has to be executed at 2:30 p.m. today. All remains to be seen that what will happen then. And everyone is hoping for the plan to be executed, plan to execute as it has been envisioned by the Edifice Engineering officials as well as the jet demolition officials, because they have had an experience. They have had executed similar kind of missions and abroad as well. But in India, this is first kind of a mission, and that is why so much curiosity among people. And this is also about sending a message that if the court is saying that such kind of unholy nexus between the builders and corrupt officials is even going as per their agenda, it will not be successful, because the court intervened. It ordered the building to be demolished, and the message that that the court wanted to send also, it seems, is that any such kind of an action will not go unreported. Right. It will not be ignored by the officials and by the court.